So no one had an intro planned, so this is launch base, I guess?
Yeah,
This is the grooviest theme I've ever heard to taking down a spaceship.
Yeah.
Go. Like, yeah, it's like a lot of people harp on about how the original slash prototype version of launch base doesn't sound like a final theme. Neither does this, to be fair.
Not that it was intended to be a final level.
No,
It
yeah.
wasn't like.
I really like this theme. Like, it's not one of my favorites, but I always thought it worked fine enough.
No, don't get me wrong. But it's like it's a fantastic theme, and it works for this kind of level. But
yeah,
in terms of like a final level theme,
it doesn't.
Which in the context of the original Sonic 3 would have been.
It doesn't. I can understand that.
It felt I'll be honest. When I first played Sonic 3, when I wasn't exactly in the know that it was meant to be a bigger game than it actually were, like it felt kind of underwhelming when I finished it. You know what I mean?
I can understand that.
Especially coming
although, to be perfectly honest, I think Wing Fortress, like as a song, I feel like that's way worse because that doesn't give me like final level vibes whatsoever.
It's more of an imposing thing of what's to come.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say.
But then there was Death Egg for like 5 seconds.
Right. Yeah, it would have been better if Death Egg was like an actual stage. But yeah, Wing Fortress like never really. I never really thought it was like the greatest final level.
It was there and it was serviceable for what it needed to do, but
yeah,
it was more imposing.
Yeah, I can't believe I'm saying this, but I think Sonic 4 Episode 2 did a much better job with the Sky Fortress in that game.
Sky Fortress.
Oh, I love Sky Fortress's theme.
Yeah, well, that and the level. I think the level design itself and everything. I feel like it just felt better as a penultimate stage. When I go through Wing Fortress, it doesn't. I don't really get the sensation of like, oh, this is a big battleship. I get that a lot more with Sky Fortress.
Yeah, it was like a high octane, fast paced kind of thing where anything around you could kill you at any second.
Yeah,
Wing Fortress. It felt like that. I feel like Sky Fortress just comes off as that in the same vein as Skydeck from Sonic Adventure.
I can understand that. Sky Fortress is basically what I wanted from Wing Fortress because Wing Fortress feels a bit too tame.
Bless you.
Bless you. Okay. Like Wing Fortress to me just feels a bit too tame for where it is in the game.
As the level itself, it is pretty damn difficult.
It's fairly challenging.
So Harry, what you're saying is that you don't care for the
Not really, no. I don't hate it, but I don't really care for it that much.
That's fair.
I'll be honest. It's definitely the better version of other than the prototype, but because it isn't the prototype version. The prototype version of Wing Fortress sounds odd.
I didn't realize it had a different
Bombs?
version.
Bombs?
So what you're saying is Wing Fortress is a bomb.
So Knuckles has been playing Tails Adventure, I guess.
Before it even released, you got his advanced copy.
Yeah.
Also, if you look up, you can actually see like part of the background for the building that just got destroyed. Like, there's that little piece that remains. And now the boss is virtually worthless.
Yeah, it's a lot more difficult with Knuckles because there's two of these guys, and he has a smaller jump.
Also, I like Knuckles' level for Launch Base Act 2.
Yeah.
I think my favorite Knuckles portions in these games are the ones where he has a completely unique path.
Yeah, I think they did that a lot more.
They did that in Mania with Mirage Saloon Act 1, and
Yeah.
his level was much better than Sonic's in that
Yeah.
regard.
I think they like
Had the better song too.
I think they give Knuckles like unique level pathways in this game more than they did in Mania. But yeah, I like that they gave him unique paths to go down that's more centered around his abilities.
He still gets a couple of unique stuff in Mania, like he
Yeah.
fights the Heavy King in Lava Reef Act
Oh
2.
yeah, that was great. It would be nice to see Knuckles' abilities more like designed around the level design, because like the example of Mirage Saloon Act 1 for him, like that's great, and I'd like to see more of that kind of stuff.
I mean, if you just want to break the game in Sonic Mania, just play Ray, who's just the Cape Feather from Super Mario World.
Pretty much.
I mean, if you played Mario World, you've played Ray.
Yeah. Like, that thing can, like, skip entire levels in that game.
Excuse me, Ray is a person, not an it, you insensitive fuck.
I was talking about the Cape Feather, but that...
Well, yeah.
So,
Well, yeah, if you know how to play Mario World, the Cape Feather is, like, your best friend.
yeah.
And Blue Yoshi.
Yeah. I remember being, like, completely thrown off when I first played Mario World, because I didn't actually know the flower jump wasn't in that game, so I was, like, so confused going into it at first.
The far jump? What do you mean?
The flutter jump.
Oh, from Mario 3. Or Yoshi.
Yoshi's flower jump from, like,
Okay, yeah.
Yoshi's Island and all that.
Oh, okay. Okay, because I haven't played Yoshi's Island, and I haven't really played a Yoshi game, so it took me a little bit to realize what you were talking about.
The original Yoshi's Island is a really fun game.
I haven't played a lot of Yoshi's Island, but, like, pretty much every game past Mario World, Yoshi has that jump, I believe, so...
I just know Yoshi's New Island is pretty crap, from what I hear.
I hear the game itself is mediocre.
Or at least the soundtrack is
Yeah.
bad.
Yeah, I hear the game itself is mediocre at best, and the soundtrack is god-awful.
Oof.
It makes you wonder what the quality control was like for, like, or where the quality control was for Yoshi's New Island.
I remember, I forget who it was, I think it might have been you, Harry, and the Yoshi's New Island got a remix for Ultimate. You're like, Yoshi's New Island music? Sounding good?
Oh yeah, I think I remember that.
Was that you or someone else? I forget.
I feel like I remember saying this.
What track was that again?
I don't remember.
I don't remember, but I know one of you guys said something like, Yoshi's New Island music? That's good?
Yeah.
It's okay, Harry. We would get banjo music anyway.
Yeah.
Of course.
Unfortunately, I don't hear a lot of good things about Crafted World soundtrack either, which is a bit disappointing because Woody World soundtrack, from what I remember, is actually pretty decent. So.
From what? What game?
Yoshi's Crafted World. Like, apparently, the soundtrack in that game is pretty bad too.
Alright, time to say fuck the boss again.
Yeah, I got the bubble shield, boy.
LOL.
I like this part.
Bye,
I
Tails.
like when Tails died.
Yeah, that like always happens.
Oh, this bit's funny.
Hey, I'm just passing through.
Fuck you.
And he just falls.
Oh
no.
He's dead. No, he survived that. You know people like Knuckles survive comically large falls.
Yeah. Just...
I'm just gonna say right now, I loved how in Sonic Mania I got to ride another Eggmobile and fuck Eggman up. That was great.
Oh yeah. That was great. Like you are the
I feel like
boss.
that was
You're the boss now.
Who the boss now? I'm the boss now.
So One thing
I also love that little. I also love the little touch where the music goes down and Sonic jumps out.
Yeah. One thing that's really weird is that if you play Sonic 3 and Knuckles, specifically, it cuts out the big arm fight, and I think you can only get to fight that boss as Knuckles. I could be wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That could have been a really good, like, mid-boss fight.
Yeah, I kind of wish they didn't cut it in the, when you had this game as Sonic 3 and Knuckles. Like, I don't know, like, I feel like this, especially that second, boss there is a bit too easy for this far in the game.
Especially since Big Arm has a bitchin' boss theme.
Oh yeah, I love that. The remix in 3DS Generations is amazing.
Yeah.
Also, one thing to note in Sonic 3 Complete is when you get the when you complete that little section, right when you see the Death Egg ball, it shows that little bit from the Sonic and Knuckles title screen hitting my lava ethers.
Yeah.
Knuckles be like, they won't find my nudes here.
I'll tell you where you can find Eggman's nudes, though.
Oh god.
You can find them on Twitter.com!
Twitter.com! Anyway, now it's time for the Super Emeralds. They're not just emeralds anymore, they're Super Emeralds, and by that we mean diamonds.
Yeah, and they basically have this diamond cut in every other game past this.
I don't know if Hypersonic is canon or not, but if it is, I like to think that the Chaos Emeralds lost the Super Emeralds ability but kept the shape, because that's the only way that would make sense to me as to why they kept their diamond shape.
Yeah.
Because they're not emeralds, they're diamonds!
Maybe it's just a name!
It's a marketing ploy!
Yeah.
It's a name! Leave them alone!
It's not our fault we're like this.
They're self-conscious about their gems.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I do this sometimes.
Fuck the level.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, it's like sometimes it's just easier to do that than go the way you're meant to.
Also, the Sonic and Knuckles special stages add the yellow spheres, which are just springs.
Yeah. Usually you don't need to use them, but there are a couple of times when you do.
I gotta say, it's really nice to have like a twist for when you get all the Chaos Emeralds, because you think that's it, but nope, there's more.
Yeah, I like that they did that, because otherwise you'd have Super Sonic, or like a Super Form in general, for way too long. So I'm kind of glad that they did something about that.
They ripped it off and then made sure you got a better one.
Yeah, like you can technically just never go to a special ring during this half and always have the Super Form, but yeah, that's yeah.
I was watching. I don't know if you've seen it, but Relax Alex did a classic Sonic ranking video.
I think I saw some of that.
I watch Relax Alex on some occasion. I'm not actually subscribed to him.
I usually watch his Know Your Moves stuff.
He incorrectly said that special rings don't appear after Mushroom Hill.
Wait, what?
Yeah. I don't know how he did...
Maybe not the Chaos Emerald ones.
No. I think he's definitely talking about, like, just any special stage rings in general.
I wouldn't know because I get all the Super Emeralds anyway. Also, you can get all the Super Emeralds in Mushroom Hill. I always do it when I play this game.
So hold on, Lewis. Do you mean like after Mushroom Hill, there's like no special rings,
special stage rings whatsoever? That's what he.
That's not true at all.
Yeah, I was just thinking, what?
Motherfucker, you are incorrect.
I can think of I just saw one I missed there. Because I can think of like at least 2 in Flying Battery and like 3 in Sandopoulos.
I almost corrected him in the comments, but it would have been a waste of energy. be honest.
Yeah.
More than likely, somebody's already done it anyway, so...
Oops.
Also, as I mentioned earlier, you can get all the Super Emeralds in Mushroom Hill. 'Cause I've done it before.
I've never done it before.
Yeah, it kind of harkens back to Sonic 2, where you can
It's much easier here.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, granted, even if you don't get all the Super Emeralds in Mushroom Hill, there are still plenty of chances.
Yeah.
So this game gives you a lot of chances to get the Emeralds. Like, a lot.
Yeah. I find they're a lot easier to find than the ones in Mania. But like that,
I found plenty in Mania.
Yeah, my opinion on that might be a bit skewed because just the difference in how much I played these games. But yeah.
I'm actually just replaying Mania now. Not as we're talking, but I recently rebought it on the Switch because I had to get a Switch copy because I hadn't done that yet.
What controller are you using for that?
Pro controller.
What's that?
Yeah, I pretty much use the Pro controller for.
I use the Pro controller for everything just because I think it's a pretty comfortable controller.
Yeah, same. Like as soon as that came into the mail, it was like, Joy-Cons, you've served me well enough, but I must move on now.
Hey, and you don't get Joy-Con drift either.
Yeah, the only times I've had to use the Joy-Cons is like what, Super Mario Party or something.
Are you required to use it for that game?
Yeah, you have to specifically play that game with the Joy-Cons on the side, which I never understood.
Hmm.
I tried it with Joy-Cons, I just can't.
Yeah.
Joy-Cons for this kind of game, I don't think like.
Oh, for Sonic for Sonic specifically, I can't imagine that.
Trust me. When I worked at Smith's.
Oh yeah.
There was somebody. Funnily enough, somebody I know was a Nintendo brand ambassador that was going around giving Nintendo Switch demonstrations. Ended up giving one at the store. We were both on lunch break and we ended up playing Sonic Mania 2 multiplayer on our lunch break.
Nice.
I kind of bodied him at Stardust Speedway Act 2. Poor lad.
Yeah, I do like that they allow you to just choose which stages you want.
You know,
I just do whatever order I want.
Yeah.
When I do these.
Yeah.
They cut off the stage selection at Hydro City for some god-awful reason. Although, to be fair, I feel like multiplayer in a stage like Titanic Monarch would have been a bit of a clusterfuck.
So this one can be a little bit nerve-wracking because it's very easy to do a misinput.
I think the most difficult one is the blue one.
I don't,
not this one.
I don't remember.
Not this particular. It's the one where you just have to keep running in like straight line for the most part.
Yeah,
you'll see later on. I think because do you get like the true ending here in this run?
I assume so.
It's Harry. I bet it will. If plays this game to death, I have every reason to believe that he'll be.
I'd hope so. Like, I mean, going by the upload date, and like, considering how long that's been, God knows how long it's been since I actually recorded this.
I mean,
like 3 years.
Yeah, this was just before Mania.
Well, I mean, like that's when this got uploaded. Like God knows when I actually recorded the gameplay.
This is ancient gameplay.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if this was like 2015 or 16.
Well, yeah, I know.
Oh man, it's like back when like Sonic Boom was the latest thing.
Oh god.
Rebroadcast 2, your dad is dead news. Your dad is dead. Also, I like the idea for this boss, but I really hated how it was done in Sonic Advance 2. We're just constantly running from the boss to the boss.
The fact that Advance 2's boss style was literally
like
that's what kind of sold the bosses from Advance 2 to me. It's the fact that every single boss was like that, and it wasn't.
It wasn't fun.
It wasn't fun.
I haven't played Advance 2, so I can't really say much about that, but yeah, I always liked how unique the running stage boss was for this zone, but like from what I've seen of Advance 2, like it just doesn't look like it.
I just love how Tails just like, yeah, you grab it.
Yeah.
I guess I'll join you.
Yeah, but like Advance 2's bosses like just look like a hot mess from what I've seen.
They are.
It's got to be played to be believed, my friend.
Yeah. I'll play it one day, but that's for another time.
Maybe to do like a dance collection.
That would be nice. That would be nice. Yeah, that would be nice.
Including Sonic Battle.
Yeah.
Because Sonic Battle into I feel like the Sonic Advance trilogy had its own like little saga of story.
Mm-hmm.
Which included the introduction of Cream and then the whole saga with Emil.
Yeah, and they included like Cream during random segments in Adventure DX.
Wait, what?
Yeah, like in some transitions, they just have Cream flying around.
Huh? Adventure DX?
You never knew this?
No!
Plot twist.
Have you not played Sonic Adventure DX before?
I've played Adventure DX, I haven't seen Cream.
Really? Oh my god.
What the fuck have you found me?
Lewis's brain has broke.
Yeah, that's where we'll leave this part off.
I was gonna say, like, I don't know how you're supposed to miss Cream because like they focused the camera on her.
In Adventure DX?
Yeah. I'm really surprised about this. I'm really surprised.
I've known about Cream for years.
Yeah, I'm really surprised you don't know about this, Lewis. I guess we'll just end this part with that.